Wait just 15 seconds. If in that time you don't feel St. Michael calling you, you can stop reading my messages forever. But if you feel something, anything, then this message is meant for you. God has sent me to your home because this week, blessings are coming. What you once lacked is about to overflow. He wants your path to open, and that's why I'm here with you today. Before this message ends, write the initials of that family member you feel may be in danger. And if this resonates, share this message and follow this account. That way, you'll stay one step ahead of those who don't believe in your light or what's about to unfold in your life. God will show them that He is with you, that He protects you, and fights your battles every single day. The people who spoke badly about you will be shocked by what heaven is about to give you. Everything you've prayed for is coming soon. Trust, because those who have faith are never left without what they need. Your angels are showing a clear sign. Unexpected money is on the way. It could come through an inheritance, a family issue that was once blocked, or something you thought was lost. This blessing will arrive without warning, a divine response to everything you've endured. I also see people close to you, perhaps relatives or old acquaintances, who will try to come close again once they see your blessings begin to flow. Not because they miss you sincerely, but because they sense something good is coming your way and they want to take advantage. Even someone from your past may reappear, someone who sees that you're doing better now, that you're stable, that you're growing, and they'll return, only out of interest. Your angels are warning you to be cautious with these people. There are some around you who behave like vultures, waiting for you to thrive so they can swoop in for their own gain. But listen, what's coming is for you, and only you. This money, this blessing, this fortune, it will be placed directly into your hands. It's a reward for what you've endured, for your perseverance, and though you may not expect it, it will be something great. Some of you have gone through very difficult times, crises, stress, deep worries, and this comes as a divine answer. It's the universe reminding you, you have not been forgotten. That said, be cautious, even with some people in your own family, including a partner or ex-partner who betrayed you, someone who walked away seeking something better and ended up worse. They might try to come back, but they are not sincere. Trust your angels. They are guiding and protecting you. What's coming is yours by right, and no one can take it from you. Now I will speak clearly, in simple words, because what your angels are showing is important. There is someone who wants to return to your life, with intentions of proposing marriage or offering something serious. But be careful. Not everything that looks like love truly is. This person isn't returning out of love, but because they see your light, your stability, your blessings, and they're not the only one. You are surrounded by people who act like vultures, people who only want to be close to you for personal gain. They want to take advantage of your breakthrough, your light, your blessings. But the angels are showing you, you are entering a time of great prosperity. Money is on the way, through inheritance, through debts being paid, or even through an unexpected stroke of luck. You are surrounded by positive energy. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. But that same light is also attracting people with dark intentions. There are those who want to feed off your blessings, and others who want to destroy them, even some from your own family. People who are unstable in their own lives, who feel threatened by your progress. But the universe is opening new roads for you. You're starting strong, you're planting firm steps, and your angels confirm you have everything you need to advance, to grow, to succeed, and not just financially. A new, sincere love is also coming your way. It may already be close, but be alert. There's a woman pretending to help you, and she acts friendly, but she is not sincere. She may have been close to your family, perhaps an older woman, possibly a widow. Her intentions are not good. Even though she appears helpful, she is not to be trusted. The angels are telling you, don't trust too quickly. Look beyond people's words. There's also someone watching you closely, someone who doesn't want to see you succeed. This person is monitoring your every step, but do not fear. You are under divine protection. Justice is on your side. The light of the angels surrounds you, and everything that belongs to you will be delivered into your hands. Just stay strong. Do not let your guard down. Do not let anyone steal the fortune or the peace that is already on its way. Your angels want you to hear this carefully. There are people around you who envy you deeply, even if they never say it aloud. They watch you in silence with jealousy. They've tried to block your growth, but they've failed. Some have tried to manipulate you, to use your blessings, to cling to you now that things are going well. Suddenly, people who never spoke to you, who ignored you when you needed them most, now they're showing up with apologies and fake smiles. But it's not out of love. It's because they sense prosperity coming to you. They see your blessings, and they want a piece of it. The angels are warning you. Keep these people away from your projects, from your money, and from your spiritual energy. There are some who have even turned to dark practices to try and harm you. People who've tried to close your doors, make you fail, steal your voice, your power, but they failed. They couldn't destroy you. And now, they're in shock. They never expected you to rise again, even stronger. They don't understand how after everything they did to you, you now stand firm, more stable, more protected, more radiant. These people are afraid, because everything they planned against you is coming back to them. Divine justice is already moving, and without even realizing it, you've started walking with a steady step. You've entered a new season full of good energy, flowing ideas, and growing opportunities. You've released a heavy burden, and from that moment on, your life began to shift. Even more blessings are on their way, more than you can imagine. But don't let your guard down. There are still people trying to sneak into your life, hoping to benefit from your good fortune. Don't allow it. You are being guided and protected, and no one can stop what heaven has already declared for you. Stay strong. Keep going. The best is just beginning. And now, what the angels are revealing is even more clear. There are people who didn't celebrate your victories. They celebrated your failures. When you were going through hard times, when everything seemed stuck, they silently rejoiced, as if your pain was their victory. But what they can't stand, what infuriates them, is that you're still standing, that you didn't fall, that even after all they tried, you remain firm, and you're shining brighter than ever. Your energy is shifting. You're entering a season that is more prosperous, cleaner, and spiritually protected. The universe is opening a new path for you, and that path is filled with opportunities, with blessings, and with positive changes. But yes, it's also surrounded by envious eyes that can't understand how you keep moving forward after so much pain. The angels say you have something incredibly powerful on your side, favor, divine purpose, and destiny. And that's something many around you have tried to steal or imitate. But they've failed. There are people who want to stay near you just to absorb your energy. They pretend they wish you well, but deep down they desire what's yours. That's why it's so important to keep your boundaries, just as you've already done with some people. I clearly see that you've taken distance. You've stepped away from those who never valued you. And now those people are regretting it. They're feeling the weight of their karma. They cry over the choices they made out of ego, not love. They walked away thinking you'd be the one left behind. But now they see. You were the one who brought light, stability, and truth into their lives. But you're not going back. That door is closed. What's gone is gone. There's no more space for those who betrayed you, for those who laughed at your struggles. You're entering a new cycle where you choose who gets to share in your peace. The spiritual message accompanying you speaks of emotional abundance, celebration, and an inner journey that will lead you to peace and joy. Also coming is something you've waited a long time for, something you thought might never arrive, but it's finally getting close. Your spiritual guides are releasing you from burdens that were never yours, from weights, blocks, and false responsibilities you carried out of fear or loyalty. And the best part? This new time comes with peace. What once kept you up at night, what once consumed your thoughts, will no longer have power over you. Because the blessings that are coming aren't just about money or success. They also bring relief. That peace you've long deserved is finally arriving in your life. And this time, no one will be able to take it away. What's ahead for you is balance, a deep calm that your heart has needed, and that the universe is now preparing to hand you. You won't have to keep fighting those constant, exhausting battles, because the change has already begun, and those changes are clear signs that you're finally leaving the darkness behind. But be warned, not everyone is happy about what's coming your way. Some people feel intense envy of your progress, your strength, your restored balance. They're watching you. Some are even considering witchcraft, spells, or curses because they can't bear to see you moving forward. But your angels and archangels are already intervening. They are protecting you from every attack and every act of malice. They have placed a shield of divine light over you, one that no dark energy can penetrate. But still, you must stay alert. There is a woman nearby, someone from your family or inner circle, who wants to involve you in something false. There's a trap involving documents or papers related to money or property. This woman knows that you're in a good moment, and she wants to deceive you to benefit herself. She may try to make you sign something that could rob you of what's rightfully yours. Her life is filled with chaos, bad decisions, scarcity, and now she wants to pull you into that same chaos. She'll ask for help. She'll beg with tears or compassion, but deep down, it's manipulation. You must be firm, because there's a hidden intention to make you give up something valuable, and the angels do not want you to fall into that trap. You are fighting many battles, most of them invisible, spiritual, internal. But you are facing them with extraordinary strength. Around you, there are people who have tried to destroy you, who have tried to clip your wings, who have done everything in their power to stop your growth. But they couldn't, and they never will. The spiritual vision reveals very marked energies of people, like Capricorn, Pisces, or Aquarius, who have wished you harm. Some of them carry heavy karmic burdens, and now they're starting to face the consequences. They see you standing, they see you moving forward, and that torments them, because none of their attacks have worked. They sent you a strong, energetic weight, but the spiritual realm has risen on your behalf, to lift you, to propel you forward, to pull you out of all that darkness, and it's working. What's coming next is a time of total liberation, a full and final break from adversity. If you've gone through financial struggles, job loss, emotional crises, breakups, divorces, legal disputes, all of it is about to resolve in your favor. Heaven has seen your battles. God has heard your prayers. And now, everything is aligning for you to recover what's rightfully yours. Even those who used witchcraft or spiritual manipulation to try and bring you down, Now they are watching it all backfire. Some are in ruin, others in depression, some are facing lawsuits, illnesses, or family breakdowns. You, on the other hand, are coming into the light. You're reclaiming your strength, and everything you thought you lost will return to you multiplied. There is a greater purpose over your life. That's why you've endured so many tests. But every trial has prepared you for the season that starts now. Trust. Don't stop. The doors are opening, and what's coming for you no one can block. The angels now show a wave of divine justice entering your life with great force. All those situations that once made you feel trapped, blocked, or stuck are beginning to fall apart. The Ace of Wands appears in your energy, a direct sign that God is giving you a powerful victory. Not just material, but spiritual. Because now you're moving with confident steps, with unshakable light. You've fought hard. You've endured trials no one knows about, but that struggle has awakened your spiritual gifts. Today, you're more connected to your intuition, to your inner guide, to that voice you used to doubt, but now recognize. The voice that saved you again and again. There are people who have been watching you in silence, people who ask about you, who want to know how you made it. Some only hear about your victories through others, and they don't like what they hear, because they expected to see you destroyed, broken, defeated. But instead, they see you, stronger, more prosperous, and more at peace. They tried to stop your journey. Some even worked with dark spiritual forces, invoking negative energy to block your destiny. But they failed. The Eight of Swords represents those traps and limitations they tried to place on your path. The destiny they tried to rob from you. You broke free from all of it. Now you're walking forward, and it burns them to see it. These same people, the ones who left you alone when you most needed support. Now they want to come back. The ones who were silent while you cried in the dark, while you struggled and fought alone. Now they appear, just as you begin to shine. They see your stability, your financial breakthrough, your peace. And now they want to draw near as if nothing ever happened. But you know exactly who was there and who wasn't. Your healing, your transformation, was between you and heaven, not with their help. You've also uncovered painful truths. You saw how some of your own family were capable of betraying you for money. People who partnered with dark energies out of greed, who tried to damage your name, your image, your foundation. They sold themselves out for selfish gain. They made spiritual pacts to manipulate your destiny. But all of that has come back to them. You cannot play with the energy of someone who is protected. And you, beloved, are protected. What watches over you is greater than any spell, any lie, any betrayal. Now those same people have no luck. Everything they touch crumbles. Their businesses won't grow. Their relationships fall apart. Their health declines. And even though they used to do dark rituals constantly, they've given up because nothing works against you anymore. Your steps are divinely guided. There are 3 people in particular who've been persistent in their malice, but even they are tired now. They see you rising and it infuriates them. They see you glow and it burns them from the inside out, and still, now they want to come back, to talk, to act as if nothing happened. It's hypocrisy. They used to call you the black sheep of the family. They said you were ungrateful, lost, a failure. And now, suddenly they want to include you, to speak well of you, to seek you out. Why? Because now they see you well. Because success and money change how the fake ones look at you. But you are no longer the same. And that bothers them deeply, because they can't control you, because you no longer need their approval, because you rose by yourself. And there's more. There are family members who not only criticized you, but spoke lies about you, slandered you behind your back. Now, as if nothing happened, they want to clean their image with you. They want to rebuild bonds they themselves destroyed. But you are no longer naive. You no longer fall for empty words. You know exactly who is who. You remember what they did, what they thought, what they said. And you know their approach is out of convenience and desperation. Because karma is catching up to them. They are in panic. They're watching their lives fall apart. While you, the very person they tried to silence, the one they tried to bury, you are shining brighter than ever. Energy doesn't lie. And now that you are surrounded by a light so strong, these people are afraid. They are trapped, caught in their own darkness, hanging by their own hatred. The Hanged Man card appears, and it doesn't just show they're stuck. It shows they're confused, paralyzed, no longer knowing what to do. They watch you. They stalk your steps, because they can't understand how you rose. They tried everything, and nothing worked. That destroys them on the inside. But you keep moving forward. Every opportunity that opens in your path is a reminder to them. Nothing and no one can stand against God's will. Everything they tried to destroy, heaven has rebuilt for you. Stronger, brighter, and more powerful. And what's coming for you, it's huge. There's no turning back. Every step you take, every decision, every door that opens, is proof that you're walking under a divine mission, and no one, absolutely no one, can stop what God has already written for you. The angels are revealing something clear. There are people trying to come back into your life. They're crafting strategies, looking for any excuse to reach out, to bump into you, to act like nothing ever happened. But behind their smiles is hypocrisy. Behind their compliments, greed. Behind their kindness, manipulation. They don't care about your well-being. What they want is your blessing. Because now that you're glowing, now that you're growing, now that you're reaping what you sowed, suddenly, you're important to them. Before, you were invisible. You weren't worth their time. But now, everyone remembers you exist. Why? Because your energy changed. Because God is rewarding you. And you felt it too. You've had to distance yourself. From family, from friends, from people who were toxic, fake, who never truly cared. People who, when you were struggling, ignored you, treated you like you were nothing. And now those very people want to return. But not with humility. They come with hidden agendas. They want you to open the door as if nothing happened, as if it didn't hurt, as if you didn't cry yourself to sleep alone. Some who once saw you as a burden now see you as an opportunity. And then there's someone from your past, someone who once had your love, your loyalty, your support, and didn't value it. They left you for a karmic partner, someone who promised them quick comfort, false stability. They didn't believe in your process. They didn't believe in your potential. They lacked vision. They lacked patience. They walked away, thinking you wouldn't amount to anything. But what they didn't know is that you were on your way to becoming an empress or emperor. You were only just beginning your transformation, and now they look at your life with regret. They're stuck in an empty relationship, in a life that doesn't satisfy them. They chose money, image, comfort, superficiality, and they lost everything. Because they discovered too late that the real treasure was your pure, sincere love. But now it's too late. You're no longer in that place. You've grown. You've healed. You've become stronger. Now, your energy is commanding. You walk in the authority of the empress or emperor. That means You no longer accept crumbs. You no longer let anyone in just to take advantage of your light. Now, you set the rules. Now, you decide who stays and who goes. Because only you know how much it cost you to get here. You survived your dark night of the soul. You fought with your own hands. You cried in silence. You rose when no one believed you could, and now, the very people who rejected you, who doubted you, who mocked your dreams, want to come back. They want to collaborate. They want to reconnect. They want to support you now, but you know better. You know who wasn't there when you needed them most. You remember who betrayed you, who gossiped, who abandoned you, who laughed at you. And now that you've made it through the storm, they want the easy part. They want to enjoy the fruit without planting the seed. But the angels remind you, do not forget who was there when you had nothing. Do not forget who supported you in silence, who believed in you without conditions. Those are the ones who deserve to walk beside you. As for the rest, they only want to use the moment. But you are no longer the same person. You've awakened. You've healed. You've strengthened your intuition. Now you see beyond pretty words. You are not obligated to carry anyone. You are not required to forgive the unforgivable. You have every right to protect your peace, your growth, your light. You've built a new version of yourself with effort, with tears, with grace, and you cannot allow those who help destroy you to come back and do it again. Your energy is now so high, so anointed, so blessed, that yes, many will be drawn to it. But not all come with good intentions. This is your mission now, to set boundaries, to say no when it's necessary, to stop trying to prove your worth to people who were blind to your value. You no longer need to explain yourself. Your life speaks for you now. Your success, your light, your stability, all of it is a silent answer to those who once underestimated you. This is not about revenge. It's about dignity, about understanding that you are worth far more than they ever imagined. And that person, the one who walked away thinking they could find something better, now they see the truth. But it's too late. Because you are no longer waiting to be chosen. You chose yourself. You chose to move forward. And that was the most powerful decision you ever made. Now, you walk with your head held high, guided, protected, and blessed. The wheel of destiny is turning in your favor. Yes, more trials will come, but so will greater rewards. Because now, everything that enters your life will be real. It will be just, and it will be yours by merit. So do not stop. Let them see you shine. Let them talk if they must. But don't let back in the ones who only showed up to applaud your fall and now pretend to celebrate your victory. Because you know this victory was built with tears, with faith, with a heart that refused to give up. What's coming now is a truth you've already felt in your spirit, but maybe haven't wanted to face. There are people who didn't just fail you. They betrayed you on purpose. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was envy. It was calculated. It was a smile that turned into a knife the moment you turned your back. And now, as if nothing ever happened, they try to come back. But you are not the same. You're no longer broken. You are fire, because every tear you cried became part of your strength, part of the armor that now guards your heart from just anyone reaching it. You're in the spotlight now. You've climbed out of the pit, and your light shines brighter than ever. And the same people who once looked down on you with disgust now look at you with desire. The desire to feed off your energy, to ride the wave of your success, to fake a connection they never truly had with you. What burns in them is not guilt. It's rage. Because they can't understand how you did it without them. Because they hate that you didn't crumble, didn't beg, didn't come crawling back. You stood firm. You endured. And that's what consumes them. That person, the one who left you emotionally wrecked, who traded real love for empty promises, is now trapped in a prison of regret. They can't sleep. They can't smile with truth, because where they went, they didn't find what they were looking for. They found emptiness, lies, and their own reflection. And they hated what they saw. Now they want to come back. Now they say they miss you. Now they claim they didn't know what they had. But don't be fooled. That's not love. It's desperation. It's fear. Because they know, if you don't open the door, they'll never find something that pure again. And while you move forward, harvesting what you sowed in pain, they watch from afar. Every step you take reminds them of what they lost. Every victory of yours screams, they chose wrong. And the hardest part for them isn't just that you're doing well. It's that you're doing better without them. That you bloomed without needing them. That you healed without seeking their apology. And they can't stand it. That's why they come back. That's why they reach out. But what they want isn't to rebuild. It's to relieve their guilt. But you are not responsible for healing the wounds of those who wounded you. And it's not just them. It's your family too. Those who gossiped behind your back, who laughed at your dreams, who dismissed your pain. Now they say they always believed in you. Now they want to show up in your photos, in your celebrations, in your victories. But where were they when you fell? Where were they when you hit rock bottom? Some of them celebrated your pain in silence. And you felt it, even if they never said it out loud. You saw it in their eyes, a twisted relief that your light had dimmed, because your shine always made them uncomfortable, because you were always different, more sensitive, more profound, more powerful, and that scared them. That threatened their comfort. Now they pretend love. But it's not love. It's envy wearing a mask. There's a powerful energy around you now. You can feel it. In the awkward silences, in the lingering stares, in the sweet messages that hide secret agendas, they want you back. But not because they love you, because they need you, because your success unnerves them, because they think getting close again might give them control. But the angels are saying clearly, do not forget what you've been through. Do not ignore the signs. Not everyone who smiles at you is a blessing. Not everyone who returns deserves a seat at your table. Your story is shifting. You are now in the chapter where you take the lead, where you decide who stays and who gets left behind, where you stop seeking approval and start seeking peace, where you no longer need to prove your worth, because your life already does, because now you have the power to choose, the power to shut the door, the power to say, thank you, but not anymore. And yes, it hurts, because your heart is noble, because you wish things had been different. You wish things had been different. You wish those people had loved you right from the start, that they'd stood by your side when you needed them the most. But reality tells a different story. They failed you. And now that everything in your life is blossoming, you can't forget who refused to give you water when you were dying of thirst. So stay firm. Don't be fooled by sweet words. Don't lower your guard just because someone says, they've changed. You've changed. And that's what matters most. You've evolved. You've grown. You've awakened. And you cannot allow this new version of yourself to walk back into spaces where she was once destroyed. What's coming is even greater. More blessings, deeper love, greater stability. But with greater blessings come greater tests, and some of these people trying to return, they are part of that test. You need to prove to yourself that you've learned, that you're not desperate for company. You're waiting for true connection. that you don't want to share your victories with people who only clap when it benefits them. This is your era, the time when pain turned into purpose, when your scars became medals, and the soul that once bled now leads others to healing. Get ready, because what you're about to receive doesn't compare to anything you've ever known. But to receive it, you must keep your circle pure, your mind focused, and your heart protected. And if anyone returns, let it be with truth, with actions, not just empty words, because you no longer accept halves. You no longer live life in pieces. You finally understand you are the blessing, and no one can take that from you. You see them coming. Same faces, same fake smiles they once wore when they mocked you. Now they wrap their intentions in sweet talk and call it reconciliation. But you won't fall for it. Not this time, because no matter how hard they try, you are decided. You won't let them back in. You won't offer them even a sliver of your energy, because you know the price you paid to get here. They were the great traitors, the ones who turned their backs when you needed them most, who didn't just walk away. They actively worked to destroy you. They tried to sabotage you, to crush you, to bury you, and now you're watching them fall, one by one. Life is showing them the mirror. Every curse they whispered against you is turning back on them. Those who tried to harm you, even with dark rituals, even in cemeteries, even through spiritual attack, now live in fear, in panic, in ruin. Some won't admit it, but they're tasting divine judgment. Others can't even keep their lies straight anymore. Their masks have fallen, and the universe has cornered them. But you're on another level. You're focused on your healing, on your goals, on your peace. You're building a life that doesn't need applause because you've learned to clap for yourself, to celebrate your wins, even when no one else does. There's someone in particular who's determined to come back. You've felt it. You've sensed it. They're circling, looking for a way in. But your guides have warned you. Don't open that door. Don't stop. You are on a path of joy, of stability, of self-construction. You're walking with strength now, and one wrong step could land you back in the place you fought so hard to leave. And you didn't come this far to return to the past. Not now. Not when you're finally standing on solid ground. Your spiritual protection is stronger than ever. The archangels surround you. They cover you. They guide you. And they've been very clear. Do not reopen what heaven already helped you close, because those trying to re-enter your life don't come with love. They come with ulterior motives. They don't miss you. They need you. They don't seek you because they value you, but because now that you're glowing, they want to drink from your light. But your light is not for them, because you didn't rise from your ashes so someone else could extinguish you again. Even those family members who now act like nothing happened. Those who once treated you like the black sheep, who talked behind your back, who ridiculed your dreams. Now they want pictures with you. Now they want to show you off, as if they were always proud. But you know the truth.